Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am introducing, I guess, a series for the month. I am going to be doing a Read Everyday May challenge for myself, which will also sort of be a vlog everyday challenge for myself, I guess, because I am going to be vlogging my experience of reading every day in May. I know I have one weekend that's going to be a little bit dicey for reading towards the end of the month, so we'll see how that goes. But I've just been sort of in a reading slump recently, and I hesitate to even call it a reading slump. It's more just that I feel like I've been picking up the wrong books, and I've been just overwhelmed with all the stuff that needs to get done at the house, so reading hasn't really been my priority, but I miss it. It definitely makes me feel relaxed. So I want to set aside some time each night or morning or day, whatever, to read a little bit. So that is going to be my challenge for May. I'm going to make a whole bullet journal spread to keep myself motivated, and I'm going to vlog because I feel like I just feel more motivated when I'm talking to you guys about my progress. So that is what we're doing. So today is the first day of Read Everyday May. So I am going to be reading every day in May, or at least trying to. My goal here is to actually read a physical book for 30 minutes at least a day. So I listen to audiobooks in the car. Audiobooks are still, legitimate reading. Fight me on that. And but for the purpose of this challenge, the point is that I just don't make time sometimes, or I haven't been the last couple of months since we moved, to sit down and read, which is something that relaxes me and de-stresses me and that I really like to do. So the whole point of Read Everyday May is to make time to do that. So I'm not counting audiobook listening as part of my Read Everyday May. I'll probably sound a little bit stuffy today just because I've been sneezing all morning. I've only been up for like 30 minutes and I've been sneezing for like 15 of those minutes. So that's super annoying. Welcome to allergy season in the South for me. I get my allergy shot today, so that should help. You can see, you can see those awful curtains in the background. The people who had our house before had really bad taste, especially in curtains. So we just haven't gotten to replacing those awful things. Yeah, so I'm gonna go make some tea, and I gotta get out of the house in like 25 minutes, so there's that. Well, I am home from work, and I have listened to a lot of audiobook, but I've done zero reading so far. I had to go by the cheese shop and pick up my cheese box that my dad ordered for me. So they do like a cheese box subscription service, and it sounded really cool, but it's also a little pricey. But my dad knows how much I love cheese, so he got it for me, and I'm very excited because there's 2 blue cheeses in there, and the stinkier the cheese, the better, in my opinion. I'm a little damp. We walked to, like I said, we walked to the pizza place. Probably round trip, it's like 1.5 miles or something like that. It's like a 25-minute walk or something. So we got like 5-10 minutes from the house, probably 5 minutes from the house, and it started pouring. Like halfway back, we started hearing thunder and lightning and like getting a couple of sprinkles. But we were like, I can see the house from here. We're totally gonna make it home. We did not, and like there's an empty lot that belongs to one of our neighbors, the neighbor that we call the lawn mowing bandit. That we were like, we're not gonna walk through his yard when we're leaving, and we'll just go around. Even though walking through his yard makes it more direct, but like we're gonna be respectful. We're not gonna go through his yard. Yeah, no, I hauled butt through his yard on the way back because I was like, it is pouring, and if he's mad, I'll just tell him why. But it was, yeah, it was quite rainy. And so I'm a little damp, so I'm gonna go upstairs, change clothes, get into something warmer, cozier, and then I will settle down with my book for the day. I got my 30 minutes in, actually 40 minutes. I read a little bit in Ruthless Tide, which is a nonfiction book, and then I read a little bit in Treason Shore. This is the fourth book in a quartet. And yeah, so I enjoyed that. I always forget how much I like these until I pick them up because it's just like such a chunky book and there's so many characters and so much going on that I'm always just sort of like, But as soon as I pick them up and read them, I'm just like, I love these characters and I love all the plots and the world and everything. So yeah. So I might read a little bit more. I might listen to my audiobook because I'm super into my audiobook right now. And I'm at like 70%. And I just want to know what's happening. So I may go back to reading that or listening to that. Good morning. Things probably look exactly the same as last night, except a little bit brighter. I didn't read any more last night, and I have about 3 minutes until I log on for work, but I am working from home, which means that I should be able to actually get some reading done on my lunch break. So I am done with work for the day. I finished my audiobook on lunch, and I am obsessed with that series. So it was the fourth book in the Cormoran Strike series. And I really like them. They'll have their different merits, that's for sure. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one, and I finished it, and it's huge. Like, it's unnecessarily large for a mystery novel, to be honest. Like, come on, J.K. Rowling. It was basically 2 different mysteries in one. Like, halfway through, something happens that, like, starts them on a completely different path, but it's all interconnected, so there was that. But I need to go to the grocery store soon, probably now. Yeah, I need to go to the grocery store, get some stuff so that we actually have food in our house that's not blue cheese, because that's basically what I've been eating all day. And then I'm going to come back and read some more, and then I have to pick out my next audiobook. So I have a few options, I think. I haven't really looked since I moved. I used to have them organized where like all the audiobooks, the ones that I knew I had audiobooks, were together. But when I moved, I put them back the way I had them before, which is just like slapdash on the shelves. So I have to pick out a new audiobook, but that means I have to like look for which books are on audio. Set my Forest app. So it's time to read some. I'm also waiting for the food. Put some food in the oven, so about the time that I am done reading, the food will also be done. So I'm reading this, and it's talking about like the early steel mills and coal mines and stuff in Pennsylvania, and about the railroad strike in the 1800s, and like the way workers were treated, the way unions were handled or treated, and it just makes me angry. Like, actually angry. I'm done with work, and I've actually already done some of my reading. Hello, Simon. I read a little bit on like my breaks / when I was waiting for things to process. So I am still gonna like actually sit down and read for 30 minutes tonight. But I'm currently just sort of hanging out watching YouTube videos. But I remembered that I haven't actually drawn my Bookopoly cards for this month, which are here. I'm going to shuffle them again because I feel like I've seen what's on top. So yes, this one. So this is the chance card. So we have read a graphic novel. That works out beautifully. So this one will be relatively easy to complete. I have 3 graphic novels right now that I could choose from, and that'll be a good one on a day. So we have company coming Memorial Day weekend, so graphic novel will be a good way to get my reading in that day. And then I'm real nervous about what's going to be on the top of this one because, like, it's so bad. I'm not ready for my husband's pick to come up again because I am trying to get out of a reading slump, and I haven't typically loved the books that he has recommended. Of course. So this month I will be reading one of his picks, which he'll be thrilled about. But I don't know how I feel. We'll see. Hopefully it won't be... I'm not reading another Battletech book.
How I don't review books well, I've said that I'm never gonna be the type of booktuber.
I've already got my 30 minutes of reading in total today, so I think I'm gonna call it a night. I read a little bit more of this, like for like 15 minutes, 16 minutes. Wasn't gonna be that exact, really. But now I'm tired, so. Finally got our tea and coffee stand area clean. So if you guys remember in the old house, the tea area was like this big. Ooh, I just stepped on a dead ladybug. And then I don't think I ever showed you, but the coffee stuff was over on the server and a little like short cart thing. But now it's all together. I still don't love this, and we have to pull these out when we use them because they're so close to the bottom, and that would not be good. But then we have now an entire cabinet full of tea. So I have been reading a little bit this morning already. Justin is at work. He works half day today, and then we're gonna go get Five Guys, which I've been craving for a while. So now I am gonna probably read just a little bit more because I'm in the middle of a chapter. And then I am gonna go try to film a couple of videos because I haven't filmed in a while, and so I need to get some videos filmed, edited, and scheduled up on my channel so that there is actual content. So yeah. Well, the rain came in. I filmed 2 videos, although I feel like it took me longer to put on my makeup than it did to film those videos. Also, I've got this little nugget over here causing mayhem. I finally think I have an idea of how to set up the lights to work for me, but we'll see. I still, like, the glare on the glasses thing is never ending, so that's annoying, but what can you do? If I have time before my husband gets back, I may read a little bit more. But then we've got a lot of things on the agenda for this afternoon around the house that we need to get. No! No! We don't play with cords. Don't look at me like that, smug cat. Anyways, I have to break down the lights and go get this makeup off. And then I'll check back in with you if I have a chance to read before we get started on the long list of things we have to do. Makeup is off, and bathroom. We finally have 2 sinks in our master bathroom. It's glorious. But I'm on a mission, so I feel like the reducing my TBR is just an extension of the I need to use up the crap that I have, because wait for it, there's so much stuff in here. Good morning, guys. So last night we reworked our office area. I don't know, I think I showed it a little bit in my last vlog, but it looks totally different. It looks like a tiny little office. I got my breakfast, blueberries, hard-boiled egg, blue cheese, crackers, and black tea, and I'm gonna do some editing. Look at my pretty peonies. This is the last one of the season, I think. The rest of them have died off. Snowball bushes coming in. Knockout roses are getting ready to bloom. This knockout rose might not bloom this year. We had to transplant it, so he's struggling. We need to deadhead those. Got some candy tuft. The holly bushes are out of control. Lots of color over here. Well, I did a lot of checking in yesterday, but then I didn't check in at all after I read. So I did get my reading in yesterday, so fear not. I did not screw this up on day 4. And I actually have already read for half an hour today, but I am going to go read a little bit more to wind down and then get into bed. And then somehow it's Monday again. I don't understand how this happens so quickly.